Hello, engineers. So this is Engineer Jivan Aiko Kalaki and I welcome you here at Review Excellence and Tutorial Channel. Sa araw na to, ang tatalakayin natin is basic principles of electricity, electric charge, potential difference, and electric current. So this is episode 2 of our EE series. Without further ado, let's proceed with our discussion. So let's start with electric charge. So what is electric charge? So electric charge, a body is said to be charged if it has either an excess or deficit of electrons from its normal values due to shearing. So magkakaroon lang daw ng isang charge ang isang body kung mayroong sobra or mayroong kulang na electrons. So it is expressed, charge is expressed in a unit of Coulomb, which is named after the French physicist Charles E. Coulomb. So let's take a note. One Coulomb is equal to 6.25 times 10 to the power 18 electrons or protons. So let's solve a sample problem. So this is our sample problem number 1. So a positively charged dielectric has a charge of 2 coulombs. If 12.5 times 10 to the power 18 free electrons are added to it, what will be the net charge of the said dielectric? So we have E is equal to 4 coulombs, B is equal to negative 2 coulombs, C is equal to 8 coulombs, and D is equal to, D is 0. So let's solve this problem using the conventional solution. So we have Q net is equal to the charge 1 or Q1 plus charge number 2 or Q2. So our charge 1 or Q1 is equal to 2 coulombs. Since this is a positively charged, so let's indicate plus 2 coulombs or positive 2 coulombs. And our charge number 2 or Q2 is equal to 12.5 times 10 to the power 18 electrons. So ang gagawin natin dito, yung electrons is i-convert natin to the unit of coulombs. So by using this conversion, that negative 1.602 times 10 to the power of negative 19, 1.602 times 10 to the power of negative 19 coulombs is equivalent to 1 electrons. So using our calculator, let's multiply 12.5 times 10 to the power of 18 times negative 1.602 times 10 to the power of negative 19. So the result is negative 2.0025. So let's add both Q1 and Q2. So we will get Q net is equal to 2 plus negative 2.0025, which is equivalent to negative 0.0025, which is approximately equal to 0 coulombs. So therefore, our answer for sample problem number 1 is letter D, 0. So let's proceed with our next solution or the Caltech solution. So let's go to mode 1. Punta daw tayo sa mode 1. And then, after that, input daw natin tong 2 plus 12.5 times 10 to the power of 18 times negative E, where E is equal to shift 7 to 3. So that will be 2 plus 12.5 to the power times 10 to the power of to the power of 18 times negative, where E is shift 7 to 3. So that will be negative 2.72 times 10 to the power of negative 3, which is approximately equal to 0 coulombs. So therefore, we arrive the same result. Letter D, 0 coulombs. Okay, let's proceed with our problem number 2. So what is the total charge of 75 kilograms of electrons? So our choices are negative 1.32 times 10 to the power of 13 coulombs, Letter B, which is negative 1.23 times 10 to the power of positive 13 columns. Letter C is negative 1.13 times 10 to the power of 13 columns. And letter D is negative 1.12 times 10 to the power of 13 columns. So let's start with our first solution or the conventional solutions. So QNet is equal to 75 kilograms. So ang gagawin natin, yung 75 kilograms is i-convert natin into the number of electrons. So let's use this conversion. One electron is equivalent to 9.109 times 10 to the power of negative 31 kilograms. So maka-cancel out yung kilograms, ang matitira na lang is electrons. So 75 times 9.109 times 10 to the power of negative 31, that will be equal to 8.234 times 10 to the power of 31 electrons. Since kailangan natin i-express yung sagot natin in terms of columns, so yung electrons is i-convert natin into columns. So let's multiply this conversion. Negative 1.602 times 10 to the power of negative 19 columns is equivalent to 1 electrons. So makakancel out yung electrons, ang matitirang unit na lang is columns. So 8.234 times 10 to the power of 31 multiplied by negative 1.602 times 10 to the power of negative 19, that would result into QNet is equal to negative 1.32 times 10 to the power of 13 columns. So that will be letter A. So for our second solution or the Caltech solution, so let's go to mode 1. So same process with problem number 1. Mode 1. And then input daw natin yung given mass times the uh, electrical charge divided by the mass of electrons, or 75 E over ME, where E is shift 723 and ME is shift 703. Okay? So let's try simulate it with our calculator. So that is 75. E is shift 723 divided by ME, which is shift 703. So that will result into 1.319 times 10 to the power of 13 columns, or that is also letter A. So result is 1.32 times 10 to the power of positive 13 columns. Okay, let's proceed with our next topic, or the potential difference, or also known as the voltage. So what is potential difference? So potential is the capability of doing work. It is also known as voltage, and it is expressed in the unit of volts, named after the Italian physicist Alessandro C. Volta, 1754 to 1827, who also invented the first electric battery. So, si Alessandro Volta po yung pinakaunang nag-invento ng electric battery. So, the formula for voltage is W over Q, where B is the voltage in volts and W is work in joules and Q is the charge in coulombs. So, madali lang yung formula. So, let's proceed with our sample problem. So, sample problem number 3. So, a battery can deliver 10 joules of energy to move 5 columns of charge. What is the potential difference between the terminals of the battery? So, hinahanap daw yung voltage produced. So, conventional solution lang tayo dito. So, we have B is equal to W over Q. So, ito yung formula natin. And then, yung W natin is 10 joules divided by yung Q natin, which is 5 columns. So, 10 divided by 5, that would result to B is equal to 2 volts, or that is letter A. Madali lang. So, let's proceed with sample problem number 4. So, a balloon receives 5,000 volts when it is rubbed on your head and acquires a charge of 0.5 times 10 to the power of negative 6 coulombs. So, what is the total PE, or the potential energy of the electrons on the balloon surface? So, we have E is equal to 2.5 millijoules, B is 3.5 millijoules, C is 2.0 millijoules, and D is equal to 3.0 millijoules. So, let's proceed with our conventional solution. So yung formula natin is same pa rin. B is equal to W over Q. Since W yung hinahanap or the work or the total potential energy, so that is W is equal to B times the charge. So W is equal to B natin which is 5,000 volts times yung Q natin which is 0.5 times 10 to the power of negative 6. So using our calculator, we will arrive an answer of W is equal to 2.5 times 10 to the power of negative 3 joules, or that is equivalent to 2.5 millijoules. So that is letter E. So let's proceed with our next topic, our last topic, that is electric current. So electric current, so what is electric current? So electric current is the flow of electrical charges. It is expressed in the unit of amperes, named after the French physicist and mathematician André Marie Ampère 1775 to 1836. So ito po yung si André Marie Ampère. So yung formula ng electric current is I is equal to Q over T, where I is the current in amperes, Q is the charge in coulombs, and T is the time in seconds. So madali, same with potential difference, madali lang yung formula. So let's proceed with our sample problem number 6. So this is sample problem number 5 rather. Sige, sige na lang. Sample problem number 6. So the current in an electric lamp is 5 amperes. What quantity of electricity flows towards the filament in 6 minutes? So our choices are E is equal to 30 coulombs, B is 3,600 coulombs, C is equal to 72 coulombs, and D is 1,800 coulombs. So let's proceed with our conventional solution. So our formula is I is equal to Q over T. Since the quantity of electricity yung hinahanap, so that is Q is equal to I multiplied by the time, or I is equal to Q times T. So Q is equal to 5 times I natin or current natin na 5 amperes times time natin na 6 minutes. So since naka-minutes yung time natin, kailangan natin siyang i-convert into seconds. So magmo-multiply tayo ng 60 seconds in 1 minute. So using our calculator, we will arrive 5 times 6 times 60. So that is equivalent to 1,800 coulombs. To make it sure, so that is 5 times 6 times 60. So that is equivalent to 1,800 coulombs. So that is letter T. And for our last sample problem, so sample problem number 7, a constant current of 4 ampere charges a capacitor. How long will it take to accumulate a total charge of 8 coulombs on the plates? So our choices are 2 seconds, 32 seconds, 0.5 seconds, and 12 seconds. So hinahanap natin kung anong time na yung 8 coulombs is yung 4 ampere charge electric current mag-accumulate ng 8 coulombs sa ating plate. So using our conventional solution, our formula is I is equal to Q over T. Since time yung hinahanap, so yung formula natin is magiging Q over I. And then substitute, T is equal to Q natin which is 8 coulombs all over sa I natin which is 4 amperes. So 8 coulombs divided by 4 amperes, that will be equal to 2 seconds. Therefore, 2 seconds is the time that would it take to accumulate a total charge of 8 coulombs on a 4 ampere charge constant current. So therefore, our answer here, so yung sagot natin dito is 2 seconds, or that is letter A. So at dito na magtatapos ang ating discussion. I hope marami kayong natutunan sa video na to at makatulong ito sa inyong preparation for board exam at sa mga college exams. And then, once again, this is Engineer Jivan Aiko Kalaki. Maraming salamat. See you next time and God bless.